A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
McLean Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate every time the football is kicked off in Texas. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Bears ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Hits inside, it's White. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. They're all over it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. He takes it in. Touchdown, Bears.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make them punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bears! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Uh-oh, look out. There's a crease. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hokies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll ride him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Push is ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The Hokies decide to punt it away. Fields the punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Straight ahead, it's Miller. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And the Bears want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Oh, a lot of space. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Bears! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's a really good-looking run there. And you think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders and break ankles. This guy right now giving you some of those vibes with that last run. That was nice.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Left side is Hairston. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Second and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Out wide right, it's Keith. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Snags it and he's open. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
22,
Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Hokies can really attack on this second and short. They want to throw it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4.
Wide 53. Wide 54, idiot.
From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Just drives it between the uprights. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. Quick give. It's Miller. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And here comes the offense on second down. Just feeds the running back. Got enough for the first down. Maybe some room here. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. To the air. It's Iamaleava on the move. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Running inside. It's Turner. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Saying in the gun on third down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
Trying to take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Throws to the back. Right side, it's White. Lots of room. The 20. Inside the touchdown, Virginia Tech. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
That's caught. It's Miller. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They knock him down right there. The Bears moving quickly to the line. Iamaleava from the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Has to throw it away on 3rd down.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Moves the pocket. It's Iamaleava. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Upstairs to make the catch. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He's changing the play. 4th down, Iamaleava. Stepping to the right. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covered in downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stacks. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The Hokies with the 1st and 10. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Under pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. To the air. It's Lindsey. Rushes on. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Just someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, the attempt is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Iamaleava. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And the returner will be brought down.
And it's the Cougars sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run him again. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Quarterback changing the play. Third down in the gun, Iamaleava. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
Look out! And it's a sack.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The give, it's White. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Moving out to the right. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one is perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's got great speed. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Making the adjustment on the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava got away from trouble and got rid of it. Hauls it in. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Going for it on 4th down must be part of their philosophy. Just 1 for 3 so far in this one. 4th down, Iamaleava. Rush right in his face. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, it's White. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Nice way to knock that one down.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! How about that shot into the end zone, and he makes the grab for the score. The AT unit on the field. And it's perfect. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Collier. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Bears want to move quickly. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Can't White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it. It's White. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Sets his feet. It's Lindsey. Out wide right. It's White. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Bringing it back. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Working the ground game. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Throwing, Imaliava. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Huge play there into plus territory. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The give is to Miller. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And maybe the way things are unfolding, we are set up for a classic finish as we get underway here in the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Saying in the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Collier. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no 1st down.
What a big stop for this defense in the 2nd half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense. Good at it.
Might as well run him again. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The run inside. It's White.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Right around 4 minutes to go. A potential upset brewing that could really shake up the rankings next week. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. For yardage. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
The Hokies look to keep this drive humming. Hits inside. It's White. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a 2-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
Right at the line. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! chance to make it a two-possession game.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. It will come from their own 23. Changing the routes with his receiver. Iamaleava. And he almost had a pick.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Sets his feet. It's Iamaleava. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and, David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Well, I think the running back is showing you his experience and his awareness. I love that run. Not so much about the game. I love the fact that he didn't run out of bounds. A lot of younger guys probably would have done that. You've got the lead here late. You want to bleed the clock. Really, really smart decision that time by the running back.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. They give it back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Keeps it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Baylor Bears called their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They booted away on fourth down. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's Iamaleava to throw. They're all over him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you